We should be good to go. Streaming y demon. Streaming. Let's jump right into it. Because I'm fairly sure that we're good. Once again, we are starting with Puzzle Rush. 5 minutes. Now, am I going to go full 30 minutes today? Who knows? Okay, that was, let's see, here. My mouse is being a little goofy right now. Apparently it's, There's, wait, you're just hanging your queen, bouse. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. These, again, are not, like, I'm not going through them super well just because I am trying for time. Trying for time. Trying for time. Let's see. I come here. You go there. Or I come here. I think I just come here first. Checkmate's on the horizon. So now we come here. Look at that. Boom. Anyway, trying to do my best. I think we just take the queen. I think we just, lost our queen? But they're gonna lose a rook, so it's fine. It's fine? They're gonna lose a rook, so it's fine? Oh, I think I just come here. There. And I think this is one of these situations, yeah. Now, am I doing better at these? Who knows? But I do find them good to warm up with. So, here. Can't go here. You could go here. Here. I think it's this. I think it's the check. It's not. It was not the check. This is like almost a smothered mate. Oh, you come back. Burp. Burp. I've actually had something similar like that in a game recently. We can do a little game recap. So we move the rook there, moves back, and we get checkmate. That's the scientific term. Okay, we can come here. Can't move that. Can't come here. We can come here. We could go here. Can't come here. Can't come here. We can't go there either. We could come up here. This is a free piece. I give myself 10 more seconds. We could take here, but that wouldn't do much. Can't move you. I'm going to say we take a free piece. Wait, where was I? Here? I could come here. I could come here. I could go there. I'm going to take free piece. Nope. Well. Oh, well. Too bad. Here? Here. No. 15. We had 9 seconds left. I'm pretty sure we were supposed to, let's see, come here and then maybe go up here. Or come here. Or come here. Let's look at the puzzle. Let's look at the puzzle. And if I have a little more time, usually I'm pretty good. So let's play it. That was correct. This is a fork. But this is here, so here. Yeah. That wasn't particularly difficult when I had the time puzzle. Okay, let's do the 990. Am I still streaming? I am. I probably won't do the full 30 minutes today just because I have stuff I need to do. Play. So if we're looking for checks, we have this check here, but that doesn't really do too much. Well, let's see. Can't come here. Can't come here. You'd be able to go here, here. And that would... there's just not a lot of great Jones. Well, takes. Because this pin, you can't really take it back, and it's double, so we really don't want to do that. Can't move that. Can't move this up. I don't have any super good candidate moves. I'd like to get this one, but the only problem is it doesn't do a lot. Because if they come up, they're actually protecting this now. I don't think this is, quote unquote, the way. That doesn't really do a lot. Let's get a hint. Let's give it another minute before we... This is one of those hard ones. I say it's hard right up until I see it, and I'm like, that was so easy. That was so easy. Wow. Here. So there's a check. Boop, that I didn't see before. You can't go this way, can't go this way, so you gotta go. You can't go here. So you gotta go here. So I think that's this one. Okay, so let's see. I think now we could take, because if they take, we take, and then we take back. No. Takes. And now we are good. So now I think we come up and take. There we go. I don't think that was super easy, just so we're all clear. Let's go back. That was the 990. This one I got wrong, right? Okay, and how did I get it wrong? I pushed the pawn when I could have pushed the rook. My thoughts behind this one. Can't go this way. Can't go this way. So they can go this way, this way, or this way. And then now you pull in the queen for the checkmate. Okay. I just didn't see. I focused on this pawn. I've been doing a lot of really good pawn pushes lately. Let's do a quick game recap. First, let's now that we've done this, I've been doing some. Maybe we won't do a game recap. This is not what the live streams are for. Yeah, I'm live. That's what I thought. So we're not gonna do. Maybe we could do a quick game recap because I haven't done one in a while, and I've been playing, I think, pretty well. And then, yeah, we'll do one. This one I looked at. I thought I played pretty well. By the way, I'm up to 816. I haven't really been posting my actual games lately. Just because I don't have a lot of time. So, let's see. You can't really see it, but I played with a 75.8, and my opponent played with a 66.8. I deserve to lose this game. As much as I played well, it doesn't say I blundered, but I definitely blundered. Okay, let's see. Can we fix this? No, it doesn't matter. It's a live stream, and we're going to do puzzles anyway. So I've been focused on lately opening principles. I've stopped playing Stonewall. I don't think that opening really lets you. There's a lot of like opening stuff that I wasn't learning just because I was playing Stonewall and I wasn't worrying about it. And so now when I'm doing my openings, it's like, okay, I push the king's pawn. That's just whatever. I could do the other one, but really my goal is to get these out, my pieces out. And that's another. So that's one thing, right? I don't just play positions that I'm told to play. Most of these do have intention behind them. And so when I make these moves, it's like, okay, I want to control the center. Let's push a center pawn. I want to develop. And when I start losing track of that, I start losing these openings. I had a pretty rough streak where I was just losing opening after opening. Because I wasn't following the principles. This I know you just do, or they take, and you always push this out. Now, I've encountered two things that they do, and both of them come here and here, and both of them have the same response from me, which is continue to develop normally. The opening is not about getting material or checkmating your opponent. It is about developing your pieces. Thank you, Smithy Q. And so he goes back. That's a pretty standard move. I come up. My other option, I don't know what book this is from, but my other option was to go ahead and start developing, but I didn't want this pawn to be stuck. And when you do something like the Scotch game, apparently, the goal is to throw this pawn out almost as fast as possible, because that is what allows it's an extra defender on here. And I've found that when I put 2 in the center and the opponent is the first one to throw out the D pawn, I generally lose those because the queen is not involved. And I've had that happen a few times. They come out, I think they're doing the Sicilian or whatever. I don't know openings. I'm not studying them right now. Lots of book moves. This is the most book moves I've ever done. So I'm playing the Scandinavian, apparently. Yeah. And I win a lot, apparently, when I do the Scandinavian. So, boom. But the goal of the Scandinavian is to attack the center. This is the first time I saw this, right? Okay, there's a trap. There's a trap. Ha-chow. Now, the computer does want me to come here. I don't know why. Because I just get a piece and maybe I come here and they go back, or I come up here and they go back and yeah, castling rights and yada yada, but it's just I don't know. I don't know. But here, uh, there's two things to be done, right? I'm threatening checkmate. Look at that. Boom. Threatening checkmate. My move that I thought they were going to do was push this pawn up. If they push the pawn up, they lose the bishop. And then they can take back, but my queen is right here amped up on this bishop. If they take, I win. But they do something else. They come back. And at this point, I decide to trade it off with the idea of double isolated pawns in the center. Not the best, but I'm getting some compensation. Plus, light squared bishops are off the board, both of them, so one of us isn't going to have an advantage. The other person doesn't. I go ahead and castle. Just to get my king safe. Queens are on the board. They push up. I'm not completely sure. Oh, yeah. Because they wanted to let out this bishop. Because with these pawns blockaded, this bishop is the worst. And there's no one to push this knight off. And this knight is kind of a monster in the center of the board. That's where you want your knights, on an outpost. This knight is going to cause issues. They need to deal with it. And it's protected by a pawn. I pull out my rook to get more pressure down the center file. Line up rooks with the king, with the queen, and it develops the rook. They move their bishop. I wasn't super concerned if they came here, just because I was already lined up on it, and I would have took it like real fast, like pre-move fast almost. So then I decided to come out here. Maybe this isn't the best, but I figured if they try to like move, or for some reason I wanted to line up over here opposite their boy. Maybe that wasn't the best though. Coming back is definitely a tactic. Sure, that would put the knight on its quote unquote best square in terms of defense for my king. They push their knight. I figured that would happen. I go ahead and trade off the knights. I don't need this knight messing with my stuff. Go ahead and trade off the knights. They take back. They did fix their pawn structure. I pull up. They take. I take back. So this was semi-calculated with the idea is if they do a random move, I could come here, it gets taken, and then I take back with check. And I'm staring at their bishop. And then they can bring this over. And I could come back and grab this pawn. And so the setup was just running ramshot over their position, because if I take this pawn, I can start lining up for this pawn. And anyway, that's if they have no moves. A lot of these would have been forced at that point. But they went ahead and took the knight, which is fine. I had it defended. They bring out their knight, their last remaining piece. So now it's still even, but I feel like I'm dominating in a dominant position. I take a free pawn because I'm a greedy boy. We are 900 or 800 for a reason. And they pull up on here. This position starts to get a little bit squirrely. I bring over my rook. So now, right, this was the threat. Now ain't no way they're going to take it. They pull over. My intent was, let's see. I don't really remember quite the intent. Oh, yeah. To try and... So by coming here, my idea was to take. And then if they take back, I can take. And then... Oh, they can't take back. So takes. This was it. Takes. Wait. That doesn't work, does it? No, yeah, it would have worked because I would have just sacrificed both of my rooks for the queen and a pawn, which is kind of better because I still have. No, wait. One, they can't take back, so it has to be here. Or move. Moving is also fine, but then I'm taking that with a check. So here takes, and then I'm taking. And then you can take back. You can't take back because of this. Oh, no, no, no. It was the knight. It was the knight. Takes, takes, takes. Can't take back. Takes, takes, takes. There we go. Let's look to see if I was onto something here. So takes, takes, takes. Now they could move, but I'm taking that queen. Takes, 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 and I am crushing. Do this. E2 check. E2 check. Oh, right here. Now, this would have been still a little stressful. I would have been crushing, yeah. But it would have been stressful in that rooks on the same file are really strong, and two rooks versus a queen, I believe, is technically a draw if done properly. Problem is I'm going to start gobbling up every pawn I see on their side. I'm only missing one, so I could, and it comes up in another game. I don't think it comes up in this one. I'll show you that one. Oh yeah, I pull this up to start, maybe it wasn't the best, but to start coming up here, takes, and then come up and start. I want to get this knight away from this square, and I'm trying to take away a defender, but it might take a little too long. That's why I was like, oh man, what I should have done was come up 2 and then 1 more, but then they could have came up 2 and it would have been, so here they castle, and I come up again. So we're now on opposite sides, so now it's, you can technically pawn storm. They take, not great, but sure. That's a fork. They defend it really well, I think. Yeah, they just want me to start storming because coming up here doesn't do a whole lot. I don't. Also, I think I was gonna come here, but then I'd have to figure out. Oh, it was like take, maybe take, and then take. But that wouldn't have really done anything. So I was definitely misguided. So here, queen trade. I went ahead and did the queen trade, but here's a one that it showed me afterwards. I could come here. Boom. 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 Sure. And I'm in a lot better of a position because I have 2 rooks and a bishop. And they only have 2 rooks. You know what's stronger than 2 rooks? 2 rooks and a bishop. So there we go. I go ahead and trade. Because my position I felt was better. I have a lot more space. I have, like, I'm coming in for this attack with my pawns regardless. So takes. They have to now move. They have to move again. That's defended. They come up. I take. I'm a pawn up, so I am trying to liquidate pieces. They come here. I do that. Yada yada. Okay, so this I think was a slight mistake. Slight mistake with some pretty dang big air quotes. I pushed this knight off of here, and I shouldn't have done that, right? Because, well, if you come here, granted this is protected, but now I'm getting this knight into the game, and they've completely forgotten about it when I could have. You wanna trade, boys? You wanna do something here? Sure. Do I know exactly what I would do if they came here? I wouldn't do anything because I don't need to do anything because you're not going to take because you're just going to lose your rook. So I could have started playing over here. Anyway, so they come there, and I was like, oh, thank God. Let me try and be tricky. Blunder. I deserve to lose. Blunder. They didn't see it either. They also saw me lining up. I still don't think I saw this, to be perfectly honest, because I didn't see it until I was doing my own personal recap. But I go over anyway because if they take, I take. You can't come here. I'm getting a oh. Nope. Anyway, I'm getting a piece. All right, there. So this I thought was pretty tricky. Okay. I just take. I give up the bishop. Now, but why did I do that, right? So I let them take, and I take. The reason I did that is I had a follow-up, right? So when I take, I'm immediately threatening something else. When they take, there's nothing else for them to threaten. So really, what am I getting? I'm getting a piece and a pawn. They're just getting a piece. But not just that, I'm getting a passed pawn. Because, exactly what happens in the game, I go up, they try to defend, I have a rook on the second rank. What are you going to do? Nothing. And this king can't do anything. They can't come here and they can't come here. They can come here, but they can't come up and do anything. So, as soon as I go over here, I'm threatening checkmate. They can't, they need to, 1, 2, out. They move because that's the only course of action. Look at this. This is not a bad move per se, but it is a bad move because the winning thing is to come here. Takes. Cool. Takes. I'll give it up. Cool. Takes. And you're in checkmate. I'm so close to winning at this point. I could probably mess it up. Sure. They push down. I don't care because right after I made this king move, I saw the winner. Because regardless, say you don't do anything. You try pushing this again. Check. Can't go here, remember? Check. Can't go anywhere. You have to take queen. So they take. I take back. Now, this is showing. I had checkmate. Could have just won. Instead, I decided to gobble up every pawn, protect my rook. But, so this also confines the king. I thought this was pretty good. Confines the king. I was worried about this. Boop. I was also cognizant at this point of stalemates, which is another reason I didn't mess with anything. Yeah, and then they gave up here because I have a clean line, and it would have been queen, boop, down, boop. Mate in 3. And so, yeah. I got a new award for something played, but yeah. This is why, and then there's another one that I played. And for me, it's like why openings don't matter as much right now. I think I have one game analysis for today, which we're going to use. Ooh, I did blunder pretty hard. I had one blunder. I'm the one that blundered? I haven't game reviewed this one. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to do some work. Okay, they come in. Okay, so Queen's Gambit. I get stressed when people do stuff like this. Because I don't do opening work, and I'm afraid I'm going to fall into some kind of trap. Here it is. I just don't take it. Queen Gambit declined. They're in a better position, sure. I'm reinforcing this, so they're attacking twice. I'm reinforcing twice. Now, this does bring in my take my light squared bishop out of the game for a while. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but hey, it's what I did. counterattacking. Takes. I took because it's kind of messing with the pawn structure, even though, it's not as weak as like double isolated pawns. But it was also, another move. They take in the middle. I take back. I thought about taking with the queen, because of here, but I didn't want them to take and then mess with my pawns. Is why that. So I wanted to keep the pressure going this way. So I take back. They take back. We're continuing to develop. I do kind of like this development more because there's an outpost right there. But hey, is what it is. This pin doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I guess if you want to mess with my pawn structure, sure. But I didn't see it as being super valuable. I move my queen up. This protects both of my knights. Takes. They castle. I move my knight because I don't want my pawns done up, and now I just don't think, sacrificing everything would be super helpful. And this is an outpost. They come into the center. They're attacking the queen. So this is a blunder that they miss. Let's see. Show moves. I think this is not the kind of blunder that I'm used to having. This is not an outright loss. It's not great, but it's not an outright loss. It's an interesting one, though. So, blunder. Because of this. Right? Let me show the moves again. Yeah. There. Except the only problem is, so I get it. These are the best moves for the computer. But, okay, say they went here. Why am I going here? Why not just save that? Let's do it. Let's see. Okay. So their top move is to go e7. Is that another blunder? b4? Okay. My queen is trapped. Can't go here. Can't go here, or here. Oh. Huh. Can't go here. I can go here. b2. Interesting. Ow. Or I can ignore it and counterattack their queen. So then they take, I take. Oh, wow. Well, that would be recognizing that this is a trappable piece. And not something I think I could do. Anyway, so they come back up. I push. And remember, they don't have a dark squared bishop, so it behooves me to put everything on light squares. They come back. I come over. Why did I want to come over? I wanted to develop. This was my worst piece. This is not so much better, but I can come up here and do whatever. I go ahead and decide to trade Partially because I do feel like I was in a trappable position. Um, like I didn't see a way to like cleanly get out of here, and I felt that I was more developed and I'm better suited for the end game. They go ahead and go. I realize now, not now, but like I realized then that this is double attacked, and if they attack here with the rook or a bishop, they can come there and do some funky stuff. So I push that pawn. I didn't necessarily want to move my rook. I thought about it, but then, say you come here. Well, I go up, you take back, and then, I guess I would take back. That doesn't matter. Whatever. So now I start pushing. This freaks me out, right? Because I'm moving the pawns in front of the king. But look at this, right? My rooks are in this square with the king, right? If it's on the same half, we'll do the dividing line right here. It's on the same half as their king, and my rooks have easy access. Their pawns can't go anywhere. They're all blockaded. You can start pushing these, but I have my rooks. That probably wouldn't be a great idea. Maybe it would be, but who knows? This move right here, I saw it coming. It actually helps me, in my opinion, develop my rook to a better square because I need to get them on this file so I can bring them to the attack. They exit, which is fine, but down here is the only place they can do anything. I push again, kick the knight away. So now all of their pieces are outside and all of mine are in. And yes, I do push this outside, but it's my little baby attempt at getting a rook. No? Okay, fine. I'll push another pawn. They're going to attack my light squared bishop. Fine. I'm going to bring it back inside because they can't get to me and this is still barred. Like if they really want to start taking away the pawns in front of their king when I have a pretty easy rook situation. I push this up. Why? Because this is the only, in my pawns, which are all light squares, I see that. Makes mine not as great, is here. So go ahead and attack this one. I don't care, dog. You're going to lose your your bishop or your rook. Keep pushing my pawns. Here I push there, and then I push up. The other option, was this top engine? I guess it was, but the other option would have been here. Because their plan, I now know this, is to come here and bring their rook in. But if I can come here and come up here with check, I can do a lot more damage. Like check, they come up here. It's the only place to go. I can come here. They're in check again. They have to move, and now I get a free bishop or a free bishop. They can't bring their pieces in right now because this is so. I think either one would have been fine. I bring my rook up to kind of do the same thing, but it does give them a bit more counterplay. I go ahead and take. They take back, and now I do that. And then they come in. I'm now pushing around their king, and this is kind of the end game a little bit. I did halfway worry about, let's see, this. Whoops. This move, but it's really not that big of a deal. Here, if I really wanted. Oh, that was a blunder, huh? Oh, look at that. Oh, man. And now they are completely winning. Oh, yeah, because they just come down. Oh, no. And they come here, and I can't promote. I gotta do this. They're gonna do this here. Here. Man. Anyway, I check there. Let's see. I go there. Bop, bop, bop. And now, oh yeah, this is how it ended. I had a small fear of this, right? I did not see that it was defended. So we both didn't see this square as defended. But I did have a small fear of here. Now, this is why I'm like, meh. Wouldn't have been a big deal is this pawn promotes on a light square. The only way you could stop it is something like, let's see, if you could, here, here, here. And now you're stopping it. I'm still doing great. But you know, this might be a situation where you come here. They still can't take. What would they do? Here? They can't take. It's defended. And so, honestly, this is probably where they would go. And then I would take it, and then they would get really mad. Take that and just end it for themselves. If I had to guess. And that's where it ended, is me finding, this random move. So, there it is. There's 2 games gone over. I realized I was supposed to do puzzles. I do them throughout the day, so we could forgive me for for showing you a few of my most recent games. I've been really hitting the opening principles pretty hard. My puzzle rating has gone up to 1821. Now, I don't get every puzzle perfectly. That's for sure. Wait a second. Okay. Sometimes these are a little tricky, right? There's got to be something other than just queen is hanging, right? Right, because I'm in check, which means I need to defend against the check. That's not going to do nothing. Take. Oh. Takes. Yep. Boom. Pass rate 78%. Yeah. Pass rate 38%. I wonder if it's because of the let's see, this is a hard thing to find, right? Boop. I think this is wild, right? And everybody would be like, okay, cool, take back, and you take. But yeah, finding that you can take another piece is scary. It's scary, and now you're just winning. I wasn't gonna do puzzles, but I actually have been really enjoying my puzzles. Debbie, if I'm being honest, wow. Is there a reason to not go here? Is there a reason to? There's not. 62%. Is there a reason to not go there? All right. Last one. We sacrificed our boys and girls. Is that too easy? This is very similar to the one we just had. So, also identifying the threats that we have. I go here. They come down. Takes. So what I'm instead seeing is cutting this off here to here. They maybe move there. Then you come up. And if they find something crazy to do, you can take this and cut off their attack. Whoops. So we're going to go here. Now is a separate thing. We could cut off their attack. Sure. It would just be replaced. So, yeah, I basically wanted to make sure this knight on e2, it wasn't a mistake to not do something with them. Let's see. So now, is this another situation where you come here? They come here. Let's see, you come here. How do they defend it, though? That might not be right. Or you come here, they take, you have to move, and then you take back. You know what? I actually kind of like that one a little more. Let's see, where are we in terms of material? You take, they take, and then you're good. And so at the end, you have the queen. Queen's off the board. Rook's off the board. And then their knight off the board. Oh. So is it this one? No? Oh, man. It's a pin. It's a pin. And they can't go here. They can't go there. Oh. Pins. Pins are so hard. Can't go here. Can't go here. If we're doing mate in one themes right there. This is a trappable piece. If they take, though, you're in trouble. So we can counterattack here. And lose our queen. Because if they get this and the queen, they don't care. They don't care. I could move up. That would save the rook. I can move here. That doesn't trap the queen, but the only good they can't take, they have to move here. I think it's this. No. Oh. Queen. No. What? Oh, it's a fork. It's a fork. Even more than that, it's the same kind of fork. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. It would be... So you have to, like, remember that these are forking distance away right here. Boom. 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 Oh, so dirty. What am I doing? I said I was not going to do this. So last one. I think this is checkmate. No, nope, it's not. Burp. So we got to go here. Can't go there. Can't go there. Got to go there. To here. Oh, gracious. Can't go there. That's defended twice. No. Wait. That's defended. So you got over there. So going here is the same, right? But I could go there. So here or here? Well, I don't think it's here. Because then you come here, and this is pinned. No? You really go here? How do you protect this? This is why I didn't think it was that. What? Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Look at that. 1347 rating? That's crazy. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, so you come here. No arrows. Queen to g5. King to back up. And you're taking this one because you're pinning the king. What if they went back this way? They can't. Daggum. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. All right, that's the stream for today. We'll see y'all later.